pilote de drift professionnel, mes résultats sont basés sur des chiffres. Pour créer de bons calculs, un seul produit a toute ma confiance. Le survolteur d'octane Lucas Oil. Il permet d'augmenter la puissance et ainsi provoquer de la fumée dans chacun des virages sur la piste. Mais il faut savoir se retenir en dehors des circuits. Faites du survolteur d'octane Lucas Oil une habitude pour votre moteur.
Actuellement, Lou est contrarié. Il cherche désespérément à récupérer ce qui lui tient le plus à cœur. La tablette 360.
Donne-moi la tablette!
Non!
Donne-moi la tablette!
Non!
Donne-moi la tablette!
Présentement, Loïc bouille énormément en dedans de lui. Son frère lui a pris la tablette 360.
Moi qui apprends.
Hey!
Penses-tu vraiment que papa, il va écouter 360 Nitro.tv?
Pas sûr.
360 Nitro.tv. Tu ne veux pas manquer ça.
Devenez supporter 360. Pour seulement 10 $ annuellement pour supporters personnels, les supporters réguliers recevront un autocollant 360 Nitro.tv personnalisé à leur nom. Et pour les supporters affaires, pour seulement 50 $ annuellement, l'affichage inclura un lien vers votre site Internet. Tous les détails sur le 360nitro.tv.
Allez, fais comme moi, deviens supporter 360. Allez vite, fais comme moi, deviens supporter 360. Si elle est capable, vous autres aussi.
With the features, with the rain out on September 1st, we were supposed to do a special presentation. As you guys know, it's been our 5th year this year that we've been doing the Race for the Cure series race, but also the fundraiser. And again, this year we have one of the recipients with us tonight here, Alex McPhee. So a good hand for Alex McPhee, who is currently battling cancer. As I have also by my side Steve Morris and Tyler Givog from TAS Racing. Again, this year, everyone has been really generous, the Speedway, all the fans and everything. So we were able to gather another great amount. So we've gathered $10,000 again this year. So again, a big hand of applause. A big thank you again to TAS Racing. And also, this year we'll do 2 recipients. So Alex McPhee here with us will receive $5,000. And tomorrow morning we'll go and give another $5,000 to Suzanne Paquin. So again, a big hand to Alex McPhee, who has been the recipient for the TAS Racing. Alex, any words? Just take 1 or 2 photos. And any words for this?
A lot of people had their hand in this, and I'm just so grateful, my family and I, for everybody and everything that you guys have done. So thank you to everybody.
Thank you, and good luck for the rest of your battle against the cancer. So again, I began to this, and thank you again to Steve Morris for all your efforts and your work in this.
Thank you very much. We wouldn't be able to do it without all the fans, so.
All right, thank you. So again, thank you everyone, and I guess let's go racing. Up to you guys.
Thanks a lot, Martin. Thank you, TAS Racing. Wonderful job again, guys. And a big round of applause to you, the Cornwall Motor Speedway fans, again this summer, raising $10,000. And what a great cause. And I think there's not a family here that hasn't been touched by cancer at one point or another. And again, congratulations, Cornwall Motor Speedway. Thank you to you, all the fans.
Yes, absolutely. It's great to see how when somebody's in need, the fans here and everybody around just reaches out and is willing to lend a hand at any time, in any way, shape, or form that they can. So we wish them all the best, and glad they're able to enjoy the races with us here tonight as the good folks at Speedway GM on hand with us with our final event of the season. And it's a day we don't want to have happen, but it's one that we all anticipate, too,
Well,
actually.
it does come every year.
Yes.
And we have a beginning, and, well, we have to have an end as well.
Yep.
And a big thank you to the folks at Seaway GM for coming along with us again this season at the Cornwall Motor Speedway. Huge sponsors in the past. They continue to sponsor us. They support us in other ways. They give us drivers in all different classes. Throughout the season, we've had Seaway GM employees, drivers, Gilles Goddard, Corey Wheeler, Thomas Cook, and Justin Lalancette. That's just the drivers. Of course, we've got guys on Corey Wheeler's pit crew, Akshay, Justin Dimon, and Joel Leving, and Brandon Kenville. So, I mean, Seaway GM, they come out, they sponsor us each and every year, and I mean, the prizes that they give away are just phenomenal. They gave a motor away.
Yes. They gave away a motor.
Again this year.
Yeah.
You know, just, hey, congratulations for coming out all year long. Here's your prize from Seaway GM, a crate motor. Thank you.
Nothing better than that. And, well, you see, if you're able to see it, at least we can see it from our vantage point up here in the tower, but if you're able to see, there is a giant pile of cars back there behind the signs.
Enduro leftovers.
Yes, Enduro leftovers. We thought, you know, they're never going to go again. Why not use them in 2 weeks when these big, massive monster trucks come out here and destroy them more than they're destroyed right now?
Well, can't hurt them.
No.
They can crush them a little bit more.
Yeah, you could. That's the plan. That is going to be 2 weeks' time.
That's our green factor here. We're recycling.
We're recycling already. Yeah, we might as well just use them. I mean, we could pick through the parking lot on the 28th and find some nice cars to crush, or just reuse our Enduro cars.
Cornwall Speedway and Auto Recyclers here to serve you. So, yeah, that'll be on September the 28th, and looking forward to that one. I'm a huge fan of monster trucks as a kid, too, and still love them to this day. But
well, it's that wide open, big block, full headers, no mufflers, just ear-shattering when they stomp on the gas pedal, big block sound.
Something about a 12,000-pound truck flying in the air with giant tires and just destroying everything in its path.
And like 800 or 900 horsepower. Just,
oh, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, we saw the one monster truck here last week giving rides out, and of course it'll be back on the 28th as well. 10 people get to sit in the back of a monster truck and do a lap of the Speedway, do a couple of donuts in the two corners. And man, the suspension and the travel on that truck, when the guy is going down the straightaway and he's moving the steering wheel side by side on purpose to throw the people around in the back of the truck to really give him a ride. But that was something else to see the amount of suspension travel when he goes around the banking here.
Yeah, and the kids were having a lot of fun in the back of that thing, and we were hoping we could get in there too, but we missed our chance.
Yeah, we missed our chance, but we'll have monster trucks, but we'll have other stuff on that evening as well. I think they're looking at having the kind of tough truck with a kind of a challenge course around the Speedway and other types of stunts as well. So it will be a fun afternoon and a fun evening on that night.
I tell you, I love those tough truck competitions. They drive the wheels and everything else right off those things, and they just drive them into the ground, basically.
That's about it, really. Yeah, yes. We're ready to go. Mark Lalonde on point in car number 8. His outside slated to go will be the 4 of Rock Obey. Row number 2 is going to find David Sege in the number 11 machine. Alongside of him will be Dave Bissonette in the number 47. Eric Jean-Louis in the number 9. Alongside of him, the 57, Kevin Federley Jr. Tyler Bush out of Ogdensburg in the X15 with the 6. Our track champion this year, that is Stefan Lebrun. And rounding out your field in car number 35, that's Jonathan LeMay. Bruno Richard, another addition to the field in car number 72. Green lights are set to come on. This time by 25 laps is the distance. The Alexandria Home Hardware Pro Stock season finale. Green lights are on, and away we go. Into turn number 1, side-by-side battle for the lead. It is Rocco Bain jumping out into the lead. Mark Lalone to his inside. David Sagan right there with him, trying to challenge, but here comes the Bulldog up on the top side. He'll take over third and immediately goes after the eat of Mark Lalone for the 2 spot. The Bulldog on the hammer, and here comes Kevin Federley Jr. through the middle of the racetrack. He's looking to go by Lalonde as well, working on the top side. He sees how good the Bulldog's going up there, so he steps it up there and takes over the 3rd spot. So Federley on the move early on. Lap number 2 is on the board. Rock Oban, who is winless this year. Who'd have thought that? As a year ago, he won 3 times, and right now Oban pushes up the racetrack. Here comes the Bulldog right back after him. Meanwhile, David Sagan working the bottom lane. He's the only driver on that inside lane at this point, working on Mark Lalone, and Stefan LeBrun just makes his own lane through the middle, goes right by David Sagan, pulls alongside him. Mark Lalone gets on by him for the number 4 spot. Look out, Federley goes around, and LeBrun, Bruno Richard, Eric Jean-Louis gets a piece of that one. Tyler Busch, he just stopped to avoid hitting anybody. Yellow lights are on. Pulls alongside him, Mark Lalone gets on by him for the number 4 spot. Look out, Federley goes around, and LeBrun, Bruno Richard, Eric Jean-Louis gets a piece of that one. Tyler Busch, he just stopped to avoid hitting anybody.
His own line so far has been top and bottom, but LeBrun showed that there is 3 grooves out there this afternoon already, ripped right up through the middle past 2 cars, and picked up a couple of spots, and was just able to back off and avoid that spinning car in front of him. That was Kevin Federley.
Yeah, he was able to get through there without any problems, but
Tyler Bushy not quite as lucky.
No, I thought Tyler was able to avoid problems, but he has got a whole lot of fluid leaking out of that race car, and that is a tough way to end his day. Tyler, of course, running this car towards the end of the season to the Can-Am Speedway and had himself some decent runs, a bunch of top 3 finishes in that car. Of course, he won twice at the Brockville Speedway in the street stock ranks this year, 3 times, and decided to make the jump to the pro stock side of things. Will be competing full-time at Can-Am next season, and hopefully here at Cornwall as well in 2020. So we'll see how things shake out for next year, and get a few more of these pro stocks here on a regular basis.
Well, it was one of our better groups in the past. It was always so much parity throughout the group. And like you said, Rock Oban won a couple of times the last couple of seasons, and this season basically shut out by how far this class has come. You got guys like Mark Lalone putting together a great racing program each and every season. Dave Sagan stepping up the last couple of seasons as well, and he's charging. He's in 3rd place right now. But, you get a couple of guys that were rookies a few years ago, but now they're putting their names on feature wins. So,
yeah, Rocky had a great opening day. He finished 2nd, and we all thought that was going to set the tone for the year, and unfortunately it just did not happen. Best finish up until through the, let's see here, from the end of May all the way through till the end of July. His best finish was 7th on July 14th. Nothing better than that, and it was just been one of those years. He just had all bad luck, and August 18th he did get a top 5 with a 4th place effort, only his 2nd top 5 of the year, so a win here would really kind of put a little Band-Aid on the season that he would like to kind of put behind him and go on to next year.
Well, and of course, some fluid on the track. That's the what's left of what was in Tyler Bushy's rad. And of course, the cars are going to work that in. And whenever the officials over there feel that it's safe to do so, we will be back at it. And the first 4 laps that this group of pro stocks put in, they were flying.
Yes, they were. Like I said, these drivers really get on it, and of course this track is going to it's going to dust off as the night goes on here, as the wind is kicked up just a little bit, and a little bit of sun coming out here as well. some cloud cover earlier today. We did have a little bit of Mother Nature's
She's
rain.
crying.
Yeah,
Our
yeah.
season's done. She doesn't want it to be done.
Yeah, I know.
That's what it
If
is.
she'd have kept crying too much longer, it would have been over early. But thankfully that stopped and moved away, and we're back here racing as the white flag is in the air. 4 laps are down. 21 to go is Rock Oban is the race leader. 47 of Dave Bissonette is second. 11 of David Sagan, the 8 of Mark Lalone. Jonathan LeMay, who started 9th, finds himself in the top 5 now with Stéphane Lebrun, Bruno Richard, Kevin Federley Jr., and Eric Jean-Louis, minus the left front fender. But he's ready to go from 9th. Green is out at the wired audio zone in turn number 4, and we're underway. As the 4 of Rock Oban picks up the lead, the 47 of Dave Bissonette slides up in front of the 8 of Mark Lalone to pick up second as Oban, he got a little sideways as the 47 of Dave Bissonette got into the back end of him. Into turn number 1 they go. Bissonette down on the bottom, Rock Oban up on the top side. The momentum will prevail down the back straightaway into turn number 3. David Sagan, one of the only drivers using that bottom lane and making it work. Meanwhile, the Bulldog pulls even terms with Oban into turn number 1. Bissonette on the bottom, Oban up on the top side. We'll see how Rock gets through this corner down here. Car looks a little bit snug right there through the middle of the racetrack. Car pushes up and allows the 47 of Bissonette to close in. Meanwhile, Mark Lalone trying to close in and take away a spot from Bissonette as he rides 3rd. David Sagan running the bottom lane in 4th. Stéphane Lebrun, he usually likes running the bottom around here, but he's on the top side right now. And Rock Oban has got that line working for him. Even though the car's pushing up in turns 1 and 2, he's able to hold the lead, and not for long, though, as the Bulldog wrestles it away down the back straightaway, as Oban will try it again in turn number 3 and 4. He can't quite get to the back bumper of the Bulldog coming down across the line. 9 laps are in the record books as the top 2 trying to pull away, but Mark Lalone right there to challenge him. David Sagan has moved it up on the outside portion of the racetrack with Lebrun giving chase. Top 5 nestled together. They could all win this one. 10 laps on the board.
Well, Dave the Bulldog Bissonette leading this one now as Rock Oban trying to keep it close. Here comes Mark Lalone. He's going to follow right along behind Rocky around that top side. Dave Sagan came off the bottom. Now he's running that middle to top groove. And now we're just a big game of follow the leader as the Bulldog shows everyone the way around with that number 47. Rock Oban tucked right there in 2nd. Mark Lalone just trying to keep it close, stay ahead of David Sagan, who's worked himself up into 4th. As they bring it around by the flag stand this time, they'll be showing the halfway point. 13 in the books, 12 to go. Now Rock Oban right on the back bumper of the Bulldog. Waiting for some type of mistake. He pushes up the track a little bit. Here comes Rocky. Rock Oban backed off just a little bit. And here comes Mark Lalone. Mark Lalone tucked into 3rd with the 8. Top 3 cars now pulling away from the rest of the field. They close it up through 3 and 4. David Bulldog Bissonette continues to lead. He's done this a number of times in the last couple of years. Multiple-time track champion here in the Alexandria Home Hardware Pro Stock Division. They are running the very, very top of the track through 3 and 4, down just a little bit through 1 and 2 as Rock Oban comes down a little bit, tries to get down to the inside of David Bulldog Bissonette. Can't make it past. Has to tuck right back in behind the draft. And Mark Lalone pushes up the track out of the groove. And here comes Stéphane Lebrun down to the inside. Dave Sagan has to back off. A little bit of contact as Lebrun right into the side of Mark Lalone. 360s, it keeps it going. And he's going to continue down the backstretch. Green will stay out there. And now Lebrun loops it in turn number 4. Obviously some handling problems with the number 6. Looped it right around in turn number 2, and everyone was able to miss him. But coming out of 4, just couldn't hold it together. And it looks like a right front flat will do it. So 19 laps in the book, 6 to go. Well, hard to believe, Tim and Martin, that after this we'll only have 3 more features left. Dave Sega has to back off. A little bit of contact as LeBrun right into the side of Mark Lalonde.
Can't be happening.
360s, it keeps it going. On the bright side, though, the last one was big. And he's going to...
That's good. But this can't happen. I don't want it to happen. I'm sad now.
Well, you know, that really means that soon those leaves are going to change and that white stuff is going to,
Can we just put a dome over this place and run year round or something?
Well, I'm sure if we talk to Raymond and Jacques, they'll be right on that.
Sure. I don't know if we should give Raymond any ideas or not, because, yeah, you're right, it could have happened.
Yeah, I guess when he's had enough of something, right, you fix it. Well, put a dome.
Yeah, put a dome over it. Okay, there we go.
Then we can have our own chili bowl.
Oh, boy, look out.
Oh.
Now the ideas
Now the ideas are flowing.
Here we go.
Oh,
now.
I think the Cornwall Motor Speedway fans would like that.
Would that be something?
But then they'd have to put heaters in. And
All kinds of fun stuff.
oh, yeah, we better stop now.
Yeah, the possibilities are endless.
So would the bank account be needed to do that?
No.
That's not endless, no.
No, the money tree's not got any more branches
those
left
aren't the
than
money
my
trees on the backstretch?
My money tree doesn't have any branches left.
Oh, jeez.
My 4-year-old took them all.
Oh, but can you think of anything better to spend your money on?
Absolutely, right there. That's it. That's why I work.
I have a car.
I could sleep in that.
Yeah. And we are back to green. The Bulldog picks up right where we left off in the lead. Now they're jostling for position at the back. Mark Lalonde still battling for that 3rd spot with Dave Sege. Sege on the top side. Rock Obe tucked into the number 2 spot with the number 4 Husqvarna car. 5 laps to go.
As the 47 of Dave Bissonette picks the lead up, here comes Oban. The car looks really, really snug going into turns 3 and 4, right about the middle of the racetrack. Car wants to rotate, but then it goes back the other way, and now David Sagan trying to pull up into contention here for second, as Mark Lalonde and Eric Jean-Louis now into the top 5, bringing it through turns 3 and 4. Coming across the line, 3 to go for Dave Bissonette. Trying to claim yet another win here at the Cornwall Motor Speedway. Down the back stretch he goes into turns 3 and 4. 2 to go this time by is the Bulldog. Now his car looks like it's tightened up on him just a little bit. Coming across the line, the Bulldog in control as they bring it through 1 and 2. The 4 of Rock Oban right there in his tire tracks. David Sagan and Mark Lalonde trying to chase him back down as they head into turns 3 and 4. White flag in the air for Dave Bissonette. Looking for win number 3 on the year as they head down off of corner number 2. Final time through turns 3 and 4. And the final Alexandria Home Hardware Pro Stock feature of the season will go to the Bulldog, Dave Bissonette. Rock Oldman, David Sagan, Mark Lalonde, Eric Jean-Louis will come home in 5th. As Kevin Federley Jr., Bruno Richard, and Stefan Lebrun will complete the rest of your field. And Jonathan LeMay, also, he will finish up 9th on the grid. He spun in there in turn number 4. Hey, look at this superstar down here.
Hey, he's won a few pro stock races in his time.
Jen says, "Hi, Dad." As Gilles Godard making the presentation of the trophy from on behalf of Seaway GM to David Saget or Dave Bissonette. Good Lord, oh goodness gracious! Wow. Hey, yeah, it happens. Now Dave Sagan's a great guy. Had a good enough car to win the race, but the Bulldog just got there first.
Finished second this season, and as I mentioned, put put together a great season, as highest finish in the points ever, second. You've been really busy this weekend, Tim. A lot of names.
I have, yeah. And look at this. Well, if this is the way to go to victory lane, this is a great way to go to victory lane right here. You want to turn a pro stock into a passenger car? That's the way to do it right there. Just pile them all on top. And Martin Belanger is down there trackside along with our track champion, Stefan Lebrun.
Thanks, Tim.
That's an easy way to get to the winner's circle, bringing the whole crew with him. As Tim was mentioning, winning a third feature this season, 3e victoire cette saison pour Dave Bissonnette. Pas meilleure façon de terminer la saison. And he's out of the car. He can hear you, the 47 of Dave Bissonnette. Dave, congratulations. Always a pleasure to talk to you. What a great way to finish 2019 here at Cornwall, your third win of the season.
I guess, boy, oh boy, I was a little worried when we did hot laps, and I didn't anticipate the track being this dry, which I love when it's this dry. And hey, it worked out everything. The guys, we did a setup on it and tire pressures. And I said, Curtis, make that final adjustment. We did. We came out here and it worked.
You had to pass Rock Aubin. He made kind of an error because everyone was running the top side. As you said, the track became a little bit drier than what you thought. Any plans for the fall? I know you guys usually go to Super Dirt Week. You're saying no, but maybe that could change in the next couple of weeks.
Well, maybe if Jill Goddard would sponsor me a new engine or something, I might think about it. But no, our plan this year was to come here, support the pro stocks, and I think we did. We were here every night, and we tried to bring the car count up. Next year, who knows? I got a hell of a bunch of guys behind me. You know the rest.
All right, so congratulations on your win. Again, a big applause for the 47 of Dave Bissonnette, your final pro stock feature of the season. I'll go have a word with our 2019 track champion. Je vais aller m'adresser à Stéphane Lebrun, notre champion 2019. Stéphane, félicitations, 2e championnat en 3 ans ici du côté de Cornwall en pro stock. Comment est-ce qu'on se sent être champion à nouveau?
Ben, on est content. On a travaillé fort malgré qu'il n'y avait pas gros d'auto, mais on était toujours constant. Je remercie toute mon équipe, surtout lui là, qui travaille bien des heures sur l'auto. Ça ne sera pas d'eux autres. On ne sera pas ici. Fait que, on est bien contents.
La question, j'ai entendu des rumeurs concernant l'année prochaine. Qu'est-ce qui se passe dans le cas de Stéphane Lebrun pour 2020?
Ben, s'il ramène les Pro Stock ici, c'est sûr qu'on va être ici. On ne peut pas abandonner la classe Pro Stock. Déjà là, qu'on n'est pas beaucoup. On va essayer de faire toute la saison. J'ai vendu mon auto à ma femme, puis ma femme m'a pris comme chauffeur. Fait qu'on va essayer de continuer un petit peu. On va voir comment ça va aller. T'sais, ça fait 30 ans, puis on commence à être fatigué. Mais c'est dur. Lâcher les courses, ça va être bien dur. Mais on va faire notre possible pour être ici.
Donc, félicitations pour ton championnat, Stéphane. Bien mérité.
Un gros merci.
Now, Stéphane Lebrun, I'll translate what he said. So he's your 2019 track champion, so a big round of applause for him. So I was asking him, he said, yeah, it's a lot of work, and the tank is his pit crew. I asked him the tough question because there were a lot of rumors about him maybe quitting after this season. He says if the pro stocks are back next year, he'll come back, and he said that his wife bought the car and he'll be the driver in it for next season. So again, a big round of applause for Stéphane Lebrun, your 2019 track champion. And again, Dave Bissonnette, your final feature winner in the pro stocks. Guys, back up to you. Donc, Dave Bissonnette, juste pour résumer un peu ses commentaires, mentionne que ça a été une grosse saison. Il dit on a travaillé fort. J'étais vraiment pas sûr ce que j'étais capable de faire avec cette voiture-là après les sessions de pratique. Mais il dit l'équipe a réussi à me donner une bonne voiture. La piste était quand même glissante. Puis c'est le genre de conditions que j'aime. Je lui ai demandé s'il y avait des plans pour le reste de la saison. Il dit possiblement pas. Il dit, on a supporté, notre but c'était vraiment de supporter la classe ici du côté de Cornwall cette saison. Puis c'est ce qu'on a fait, on a participé à tous les programmes. Puis donc Dave Bissonnette qui remporte la victoire. Puis vous avez entendu évidemment les commentaires de Stéphane Lebrun qui est notre champion 2019.
Together, so 44 going on 58, the amount of work that he does around here.
And oh, by the way, another birthday as well. That guy right there in the white hat holding the yellow flag.
Jason Aikman on Friday.
And he turned 58 as well.
Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. Everybody's birthday's in September, and Austin Swab had a birthday
up here
too.
on Monday.
Yeah. And Jen Goddard is in December, by the way.
And we'll never
Happy early birthday to her.
We'll never be racing on my birthday, so we're
No.
all good.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I will. Sounds good to me. We'll celebrate with him.
I think we got some celebrating to do. We'll go join the people from Seaway GM and the VIP.
Yes, that sounds like
I
a
know
plan.
where the fridge is.
And another birthday. This one was from September the 9th. It's Albert Scarf. Happy birthday from September the 9th. And thank you to all his friends and family. Sorry.
And if anyone wants an autograph after the race, they can go see Jay Thomas. He'll be signing autographs later.
Really? I'll be first in line for that one.
Well, we are getting set to roll out the Assist to Sell mini stock feature.
Oh boy, having so much fun up here in the tower. We got to have as much fun as we can tonight. As we said, it's last race of the season. So don't know what we're going to do after this. Yeah, Super Dirt Week. Let's go there, shall we?
Well, the Assist to Sell mini stocks rolling out onto the track. 25 laps will be the distance. Justin Jodway, your track champion in the Assist to Sell mini stocks, will lead the way. Yannick Potvin in the 17 will go in the outside pole. The 30B, JC Bouchard inside the second row. The 12A of Jamie LaRocque on the outside. The 1I of Chris James. 27 of Thomas McDonald. Alexis Charbonneau in the 49. The 2 of Francois Belair. 23B of Brandon McMillan. Mike Gauthier goes away in the number 3. Mike LaPlante in the 42M. 67 of Jeremy Goyette. Marc-Andre Voyer in the 21. The 33 of Kevin Sabaray. And the 22 TJ of Tyler Lamarche. Rounding out the field, as we mentioned, 25 laps will be the distance. Track champion leading the way around for the final feature of the Assist to Sell Mini Stock 2019 season. As they bring it around through turn number 4, they'll fire at the wired audio zone sign. Jodway, the control car, and they get on it. Podvin, nice corner, bringing it out through 1 and 2 with the 17 into the lead. Justin Jodway right there with him. Everyone jostling for position now. Jodway a little out of shape through 3 and 4, but able to get it back straight and point it in the right direction. Here comes Chris James with the one eye, making his way up through the field. Now sits in the number 3 position. He's going to dive down to the bottom. JC Bouchard into 4th with the number 30 car. Brandon McMillan up to the number 5 spot. And we've got Thomas McDonald right there as well as Podvang pulling away from the field. Podvang in the lead with the 17, stretching out that lead down the backstretch. Got about a 4 or 5 car length lead over the rest of the field. Chris James battling with Jodway. A little bit of smoke coming from the 22J of Jodway. Now Chris James tucked nice and tight up behind the 22J. Waiting for some type of mistake as Podvang continues to roll and pull away from the rest of the field. Jeremy Goyette in the 67. He's making some strides as he now battling down at the bottom of the track with JC Bouchard. As we've got a car around in turn number 4. That'll bring out the caution. 6 laps in the books. 19 to go. Well, Brandon McMillan having some handling problems with that 23B. Caution will come out. He'll rejoin the back of the field. Slowing them down, checking the lineup, and once they're good, we'll be doubling them back up. So Yannick Podvang, your leader, decides to go from the top groove with the 17. Now field doubles up nicely. We're looking for a nice clean start coming out of turn number 4 at the wired audio zone sign. And we are back to green. Podvang picks up right where we left off, and we got a couple of cars coming together in turn number 1, and the left front has gone away on the 27 of Thomas McDonald. Oh, Charbonneau getting into the back of McDonald on the backstretch. So the tow truck will be needed between turn 1 and 2. Green. Podvang picks up right where we left off, and we got a couple of cars coming together in turn number 1, and the left front has gone away on the 27 of Thomas McDonald. A couple of guys wanted to finish out their seasons, of course. Oh, Charbonneau getting into the back of McDonald on the backstretch. Pro stock division, now one in the mini stock division. Kind of like to put the car back into the garage in one piece, but
that's usually the plan, but unfortunately things do happen, and Tyler has had himself a pretty decent season as a first-year driver in this mini stock division. He assists to sell mini stocks. Checking out his year this year, best finish this year was a third-place effort on June the 30th to go along with two other top 5 finishes on the year. Really only had a couple of bad nights on June 23rd, July 21st, but other than that, it has been all top 10s and top 5s. Won't have one tonight, unfortunately, but he'll be back hopefully next year to go for another run and maybe get a win.
well, again, we mentioned some of our other classes becoming more and more competitive. This assist to sell mini stock division is that as well. It was not open for anyone to run away with it this year.
Exactly.
Potvin, your leader deciding again to go from the top groove, works out again, gets a great start and a good drive down the front stretch, now pulling away down the back stretch. Someone who got a good run was the 67 of Goyette. Now finds himself battling for second. And we've got a car having some problems here in turn number 4. So the lineup is good, doubling them up. Potvin, a couple of good restarts from that top groove. Decides he's going to stay up there. And gets another good start as he brings it down the front stretch. Here comes Mike Gaucher in the number 3 car. Gaucher started further back in 10th. Now he's got himself up into the number 2 spot right on the back bumper of Potvin. As we bring it around for a lap, number 9 in the book. Now we got a battle for the lead as we go 3 wide for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Goyette, Charbonneau, and Jodouin, and we bring it to lap number 10. Potvin in the lead.
Potvin qui mène depuis le début de cette finale, mais Mike Gaucher, comme mon collègue Yui mentionnait, parti 10e dans cette finale, maintenant sur le pare-choc arrière de Potvin. C'est à la recherche d'une erreur de celui-ci pour prendre les commandes des enjeux pour Alexis Charbonneau. Dans le tournant numéro 4, semble avoir une crevaison avant droite. On est lancé pour Alexis Charbonneau qui se dirige vers les puits avec une crevaison avant droite. On est côte à côte pour les commandes entre Gaucher et Potvin lorsque le jaune a été lancé.
Toujours 14 tours à faire dans cette finale. Still 14 laps to do in this feature. Issues for the 23B of Brendan McMillan also in turn number 2. Will require assistance to head to the pits as we see the one eye of Chris James also back in the pit area. Not a good afternoon for the 2018 track champion in this division as Mike Laplante is returning to the racing surface. Well, already seeing the next level home improvement sportsmen starting to line up for their final feature of the year. They'll have a 25 lap event right after this. And then we'll have a small intermission to do some track prep for the big one, the Canadian Nationals, sponsored by Fatless Chip Stand, the 125 lap event, 5,000 to win. We'll crown our champion as well in this event, as Luke Whitaker has a 10-point lead over Steve Bernier, with Steve Bernard in third, Yann Bussière and Kerry Terrence the top 5 in that series. On sera de retour à aller aux courses. We'll be back to racing as we go green all over. Good jump for the 17 of Yannick Potvin, taking the lead over Mikey Gaucher, but Gaucher will challenge the 17 probably for the rest of this event, as Jérémy Goyette now running in third after starting in position number 12. So a lot of hard chargers in this event. As we are to halfway point maintenant, la mi-course dans cette finale. Yannick Potvin toujours le meneur avec Mike Gaucher sur son pare-choc. Jérémy Goyette en troisième. Le jaune est lancé pour J.C. Bouchard. 22 de Justin Jourdain dans les puits également. On sera de retour à retourner en piste avec l'alignement qui est en bon ordre ici, avec Potvin qui choisit l'extérieur pour repartir dans cette finale. Jourdain and Charbonneau making their return to the Speedway. Potvin led all 13 laps, a mené les 13 premiers tours de cette finale, mais Mike Gaucher sera surveillé. Il faudra également surveiller 67 de Jérémy Goyette. Comme je mentionnais, Gaucher parti 10e dans cette finale, Goyette 12e, se battent maintenant pour une position dans le top 3. On verra s'ils seront capables d'aller chercher la victoire ici. Excellent départ ici pour Mike Gaucher qui vient prendre les commandes sur Yannick Potvin. Jérémy Goyette toujours en troisième. Marc-André Voyer quatrième, avec la bataille pour la 5e position entre Thomas McDonald et François Belair. On va surveiller le 49 de Charbonneau et Justin Jourdain qui sont à l'arrière du peloton. Jourdain semble avoir des ennuis avec sa voiture aujourd'hui. Lui qui est le champion 2019 de la division mini-stock, a été couronné il y a 2 semaines. En ce moment, c'est Mike Gaucher. Le petit poussette ici de Yannick Potvin. Ici, on pousse beaucoup ici Mike Gaucher, mais Mike Gaucher réussit à garder la première position. Goyette toujours en troisième. François Belair quatrième. Thomas McDonald et Marc-André Voyer se battent pour la 5e position. 16 de compléter. 16 laps in the books. 9 laps to go here in this last event for our mini stock. Yellow flag is out for the 23 of Brendan McMillan. Seems to have a lot of smoke coming out of the engine bay. Brendan McMillan taking no chance and gets out of the car. So Mike Gaucher leading the way right now with 8 laps to go. Mike Gaucher, votre meneur, avec 8 tours à compléter dans cette dernière finale mini-stock. Finale de 25 tours au lieu de 15. On avait 17 voitures en présence lors du 1er septembre. On a quelques absents ce soir, mais on avait somme toute un bon peloton pour terminer la saison. We had 17 cars registered on September 1st for this class. Lost a few guys tonight, but still a decent, really decent field of competitors with Mike Gaucher leading the way. We'll have to watch the 67 of Jérémy Goyette, a feature winner here this season. Regular at Autodrome Granby on Friday night. Régulier du côté de l'Autodrome Granby le vendredi soir. Quelques victoires du côté du circuit québécois également pour le 67. Potvin reprend les commandes. Mike Gaucher en deuxième, Jérémy Goyette troisième. Pas de changement pour ses positions. On va surveiller le 49 d'Alexis Charbonneau qui refait son chemin à l'avant avec 18 tours de complété. Bonne avance pour Yannick Potvin qui a repris les commandes avec 19 tours, 19 laps in the books. Potvin leading the way with Mike Gaucher, Goyette, Jaudoin, and Thomas McDonald, the top 5, but a battle between him and Charbonneau for that position. We'll have 5 laps to go, guys. Yannick Potvin to the lead.
And he's starting to stretch that lead out just a little bit as they head through turns 1 and 2 and down the back straightaway. The 3, Mike Gaucher, still there in position number 2, getting some pressure now from the 67 of Jeremy Goyette. Through turn number 4, this time by 21 in the books. Potvin looking really good up on that outside lane. The 3 of Gaucher now battling it out with Goyette for the lead, or for the number 2 spot rather, as they work it through turns 3 and 4 down across the line one more time. Virtual dead heat at the line for second here is Goyette, and the 3 of Mike Gaucher having it out. Alexis Charbonneau, he had to go to the pits for a tire change. He's charging back through the field as well, coming down across the line. 2 to go for Yannick Potvin. As Jeremy Goyette still there for second. Mike Gaucher rounding out your top 3, but as they work it off of turns 3 and 4, the white flag is in the air this time by and JC Bouchard gets a little out of shape in turn number 4, stays in the throttle. Checkered flag set to come out this time by as they make the way down the front straightaway. And in a turn of events, the winner, oh look out, Marc-Andre Voyer just about came in contact with the wall here. As you saw Yannick Potvin cross the line in the number 1 spot. A little bit of a penalty has been assessed to Yannick Potvin on that initial, or that last restart. Penalized 2 positions for an infraction on the last restart. So Yannick Potvin has been docked 2 spots on the finish, so he will finish up 3rd. Jeremy Goyette is going to get credit for the win. Mike Gaucher will come home 2nd, then Jeremy Goyette to 3rd, Justin Jodway, Thomas McDonald, your top 5. Wow, you want to talk drama? There we go.
They're going out with a bang.
And look at that lovely lady walking across the front straightaway. Trophy presented for the mini stocks, that is none other than Amy Goddard. Jen says hello as well.
Of course, we say hello up here too.
Yeah, exactly.
And when you go into Seaway GM to get your vehicle serviced,
Yes.
there's one of the lovely faces you're going to see.
Definitely. So Justin Jodway will come out here to get an interview with Martin Belanger for his track championship season, and Jeremy Goyette bookends the season. He won the season opener May 19th and wins the season finale here tonight. So there comes our winner, Jeremy Goyette, out onto the racetrack. And he'll roll it into victory lane here with good folks at Seaway GM, Martin Belanger. He's down there trackside, and he bookends the year.
And he's already out of the car, the 6th, Jeremy Goyette. He started 12th.
And went on to win. Jérémy, félicitations.
Merci.
Belle victoire, partie 12e. Ça a été une longue course avec plusieurs neutralisations. On t'a vu plus souvent en début de saison. On t'a moins vu au cours de la saison, toi et Alex Charbonneau, mais là, revenir supporter la fin de la saison comme ça, puis être capable de gagner la dernière course, ça doit être plaisant également. Là.
Ah ben écoute, en fin de saison comme ça, là, je connais toute une fin de saison, là, je suis vraiment content. Ça a bien fini à Granby, du côté de Granby. Puis là, venir ici, puis finir comme ça, je suis vraiment content. C'est vraiment une bonne chose.
Qu'est-ce qu'on fait pour la saison 2020? On demeure dans les mini-stocks où on pense monter?
Oui, ben c'est sûr qu'on reste en mini-stock. C'est ma classe, j'aime bien ça. Puis c'est de la mécanique que j'aime beaucoup. Là.
Donc, félicitations pour ta victoire. Puis on va espérant te voir en 2020 ici du côté de Cornwall un peu plus souvent.
Yes, sir. Merci. Là.
Donc, Jérémy Goyette, your mini-stock feature winner?
He got disqualified. He got disqualified at the scale. Okay.
T'es trop léger à balance,
They're telling you that they said at the scale, you have aluminum wheels, you were disqualified.
Yeah.
Mike Gauthier to victory lane for a third time.
So, guys, as I have Mike Gaucher, just before we speak to Mike Gaucher, I'll have a chat with our 2019 track champion, Justin Jaudoin. Justin, it's been a dream season for you here at Cornwall. You won a lot of races in this class, and you won the championship. You can ask probably for any better.
Yeah, it's been a really good year. A few feature wins and a lot of heats.
Anyone you would like to thank? I know you have a lot of sponsors on this car to make that happen.
Yeah, Sean's Moving, Sean's Junk Removal, Countryside Adventures, CJ's, and my wife.
What are your plans for 2020? Are coming back in the mini stocks or looking maybe to move towards another division?
I'm not too sure yet. We'll tell after Brighton and fall nationals.
All right, so congratulations on your track championship. Big round of applause for Justin Jaudoin, your 2019 track champion. I'll go have a quick word after the photos with Mike Gaucher. Winner number 2 this afternoon. I'll just have a quick word with Mike Gaucher. A lot of drama this afternoon in your final event. You had a clear shot at this win at one point in that feature after starting 10th. You had a rocket this afternoon.
Yeah, I did, but too bad there's no respect back there in the pits. Idiots Racing You know what? I could have spun him out lots of times, never laid a bumper on him. No respect.
You have a lot of experience in this division, so it's not the first time you see that type of behavior on the track, but still you remain calm on the Speedway and you kept your line and everything, so kudos to you. But anyone you would like to thank on this feature?
I'd like to thank the owners of the car, all my sponsors for the year. Hopefully see you all back next year. All the fans too. Thanks for coming out and supporting us.
All right, so congratulations on your win. So the official winner in the mini stock for this afternoon, the 3 of Mike Gaucher. Back up to you guys. Donc, juste pour résumer les commentaires, Jérémy Goyette n'a pas... On a fait l'entrevue avec Jérémy Goyette, mais on a su après ça qu'il était trop léger à la balance. Le moteur accepté ici n'est pas le bon. Ensuite, je me suis entretenu avec Justin Jaudoin, notre champion 2019 ici du côté de Cornwall. Évidemment, Justin est très heureux d'avoir gagné le championnat dans cette division. Puis, il dit... il y a beaucoup de commanditaires. C'était une belle saison. On a gagné plusieurs courses puis plusieurs qualifications. Je lui ai demandé ce qui était ses plans pour 2020. Il m'a mentionné qu'il ne savait pas encore. Tout dépendamment de Brighton, dans quelques semaines, si tout va bien là-bas, on parle peut-être de monter dans une autre classe ou rester mini-stock. Il n'y avait pas rien de certain. Ensuite, je me suis entretenu avec le 3 de Mike Gaucher, le vainqueur officiel de la dernière course cet après-midi. Mike qui remporte une autre victoire cette saison. Évidemment, n'avait pas des mots très tendres envers d'autres compétiteurs. Il dit vraiment beaucoup de manque de respect en piste. Les pilotes n'ont pas été très respectueux, mais somme toute heureux d'avoir remporté la victoire. Il dit, on remercie évidemment toute l'équipe, tout ça, tous les commanditaires. On espère revoir tout le monde. Remercie les amateurs également. Donc, très heureux d'avoir remporté la victoire officiellement du côté des mini-stocks cet après-midi.
Well, we've got a happy birthday going out to Sharon on September the 12th from all your racing pals in the H1 Grandstand. Roger, Ruby, Don, Dougie, Richard, George, and Jack. And I hope I got all those names correct. So happy birthday, Sharon, from all your racing pals in the H1 Grandstand. Well, here we go, Timmy. Next level home improvement, final feature of the 2019 season. 23 cars set to roll out.
So there we go. We've just been given the official finish of the mini stocks. As Mike Gaucher the winner, Justin Jodway second, Thomas McDonald third, Marc-Andre Voyer fourth, and that would be the number 2 of Francois Belair. So that is your top 5 officially, because Brian Haggerty said so.
Now we can officially say it because
Yes,
Brian Haggerty said so.
There we go. And we're set, ready to go. The next level home improvement sportsman division ready to rock and roll for 25 laps here tonight. Final event of the 2019 season for this division. And on the pole, slated to go, will be Curtis Kaye in the number 28 out of Cornwall. Beside him in car number 08 from Chesterville, it's Chris Ferguson. Row number 2, our track champion for 2019. He also picked up a win in Mohawk on Friday night in the MIR Sportsman Series race and won that series title as well. That's Shane Pecor in the 0 from St. Andrews. Alongside of him from South Glengarry, the 18 of Jason Rhodes. Row number 3 from St. Louis de Gonzague, Quebec. I just like saying that name because it's fun. Moise Paget in the 66 machine. Beside him from Cornwall in car number 94, it's Gabriel Sear. Row number 4, Justin Lalanset in the 1 out of St. Andrews, alongside of Carlton Place's Jason Shipclark in the number 4 machine. Row number 5 from Prescott, the 44, Jonathan Ferguson, alongside of Hogansburg, New York's Billy Cook in car number M70. Row number 6 from Cornwall, the 77E, that's Ryan Stabler, to his outside slated to go, the 22S of Shane Stearns. Row number 7, Adam Rosen in the 3, alongside of him in car number 1X, winner last night and Mohawk in the Dirt Car Sportsman Tour race. That is Robert Delormier. Row number 8, spot number 15, the 29A of Justin DeRosier from Cornwall. Beside him from Chelsea, Quebec, 22C, that's Cedric Govreau. Row number 9 from Cornwall, the 04 of Scott McGill. Alongside of him from Brockville, the 88 of Dylan Kirkland. Row number 10 from Sydenham, Ontario, Canada, the 18K is Kalen Draper. And alongside of him from Brockville, the X41 of Xavier Perrin. Row number 11, John Mills from Gananoque, and the number 84 beside him from Prescott's the 70D of Dominic Merkley. Final row, spot number 23, car number 71X from Messina, New York. It's Delbert LeGros Jr. 23 cars, 25 laps, final race of the season for the Next Level Home Improvement Sportsman.
And a busy guy today, the 29A of Justin DeRosier, a couple of hours ago was in Ottawa at the Capital Cruise in sponsor of CHIO. So all the money raised in the Capital Cruise Car Show this afternoon was going towards CHIO. Car club that I belong to made their way up this morning. Of course, I was going to be here, so that and finishing work at 7 a.m. Wasn't in a very good driving mood.
I don't blame you.
Decided to come here, and of course, Cornwall is well represented at that Ottawa Capital Cruise Fest. And again, all the money raised going towards the Children's Hospital of Eastern Ontario. So congratulations, Justin DeRosier, putting his car on display up there and hightailing it back down here to rejoin us for the Next Level Home Improvement final feature of the 2019 season.
Yes, sir. As the field rolls trackside, Shane Pecor looking to break that all-time win record. Looking for his 9th win of the season. Picked up his overall 13th win of the year at Mohawk on Friday night. That was in the Mohawk Sportsman Series race. That's the track series that they have there, 4-race deal. And Brianna Ladisser won the first one of that, and Shane Pecor went on a tear, winning the final 3 and locking up his 3rd series title. So he's going to get a lot of hardware at a few banquets this year as the white flag flies in the air. We're going to go green next time by. 25 laps is the distance. Director of Traffic Control, Jason Aikman, atop the flag stand, ready to turn these drivers loose as Curtis Kaye and Chris Ferguson will lead them back down to green here. Pecor and Jason Rose, row number 2, Moise Paget and Gabriel Sear, row 3, row 4, Justin Lalancette, Jason Ship-Clark, Jonathan Ferguson, and Billy Cook at the top 10 here tonight. Ready to go in turn number 4 at the wired audio side. The green lights are on, and away we go. Curtis Kaye jumps into the lead. Chris Ferguson around the top side. He'll go back to second as they head up into turns 3 and 4 and down across the stripe, this time by Curtis Kaye in control. Chris Ferguson hanging it out up there on the top side of the Speedway as the 0 of Pecor down there on the bottom, the 18 of Jason Rose, 66 Moise Paget. Good fight going on there. Meanwhile, Chris Ferguson going for the lead around the outside lane. Up into turns 1 and 2. The 28 of Curtis Kaye trying to hold the lead on the bottom, but the 8 of Ferguson holding court up on that outside lane. Shane Pecor digging down on the inside lane as well. He's trying for second. Can't quite get the run he was looking for. 18 of Jason Rose, 66 of Moise Paget, dicing it up for 4th and 5th at the moment. Bringing it off of corner number 2, and Ferguson gets a little out of shape off the backstretch. Opens the door for Shane Pecor to get in, and Pecor, he pushes a little wide off the turn, and Chris Ferguson had to get out of the throttle and loses a couple of spots in that exchange as he loses 3rd to Jason Rose. Now in danger of losing the 4th spot to Moise Paget as they head through turns 3 and 4 and down across the line. Curtis Kaye looking to get back to victory lane. It has been a while since he's been in the winner's circle here at the Cornwall Motor Speedway. Down the back stretch they go. 3-car linked advantage over Pecor. The 18 of Rose back there for 3rd. Pushes wide. Here comes the 66 of Moise Paget trying for the inside lane. That didn't quite work, but right now it's a top 4 breakaway at the front of the field with Kaye, Pecor, Rose, and the 66 of Paget in that order. And here comes Shane Pecor. going for the lead off of turn number 4. Drag race down the front straightaway into turn number 1. Vicor down around the inside lane, hangs the left front in the infield, drives away down off of corner number 2. Shane Vicor, your new race leader, is Xavier Perrin. Problems with the X41 ride. He pulls it to a crawling pace over there off of turn number 3 and 4. Yellow lights are on. Caution lights on here at lap number 8, and Chris Ferguson with a problem in the 08. And Xavier Perrin with a flat right front tire. Flat right front tire for the X41 of Xavier Perrin, so he's going to have to go towards pit road to get that taken care of. So Shane Pecor, the current race leader. Great season overall for the man out of St. Andrews, Ontario. At the top of the leaderboard in feature wins in sportsman competition across the dirt circuit and, of course, all sportsman tracks from Quebec all the way down through New Jersey. He's won a total of 13 races this year, and 8 of those coming here. 5 of them coming at Mohawk in 2019. Picked up the track title here for a 3rd time and also collected his first ever Mohawk track championship. Also won the MIR Sportsman Series and the Race for the Cure Sportsman Series as well. So Shane's going to get a lot of cash and trophies at the end of the season with these banquets later on. Curtis Caillé, he's looking to get back into victory lane. So far, he has been shut out of victory lane, and for a guy who's kind of come onto the scene here as of late, making his mark in the sportsman ranks, Cornwall Mazda ride. Ladies Entreprise ICM 66 of Moise Paget, currently 3rd. He's had himself a great year as well. 5 wins on the year, 2 at Autodrome Granby, 2 here, and 1 at the RPM Speedway. Jason Rose, he's been trying to turn his season around, but the luck has just not been there for the man from South Glengarry. Dennis Rose Jr. trucking ride, holding on to the 4 spot. Justin Lalancette 5th in the running order, has yet to win this year. Gabriel Sear in the 94, he collected his first career win at the Brockville Speedway earlier this season, and the 4 of Jason Shipclark behind him as he will go up to position number 6 here. Jason, 1 career sportsman win. That came at Brockville on, I have to look all the way back to the 2012 season. And Jonathan Ferguson would love nothing better than to pick up a win here at Cornwall. He's won 4 times this year, and that track championship was actually in his sights, and it lost that track title at Brockville by 1 single marker over Ryan Scott. Robert Delormier, he's had a fantastic year as well. 2 wins here and picked up his 2nd of the year at Mohawk last night and his 2nd tour win of the season. And oddly enough, it was his 2nd tour start of the year. So he's batting 1,000 on the Dirt Car Sportsman Tour. Ryan Stabler, he just wants to end the season on a high note with a victory as well. Adam Rozon has not won since last season. He'll look to go to victory lane from position number 10. He's got a lot of work to do, though, to get up there. As we're set, ready to go racing. The 0, Shane Pecor, will lead him down to green. Curtis Caillé, Moise Paget, your top 3 at the wired audio sign. In turn number 4, green lights back on, and away we go. Pecor with the lane up on the outside. He'll take over the lead as the 28 of Curtis Caillé settles into 2nd. Here comes Moise Paget down on the low lane, trying to pick up 3rd from Jason Rose, and he couldn't quite get the job done. Oh, and Dylan Kirkland pounds the wall in turn number 4. 9 laps down, yellow lights are back on.
Well, Kirkland getting out of shape and out of that racing groove up into the marbles, and once we get up into that stuff, you got a one-way ticket ride to wherever that stuff is taking you.
Yeah.
And in this case, it happened to be the front wall.
Exactly, and the unfortunate circumstance here is it usually ends up on the business end of the tow truck, and that's not the fun part, so see if Dylan's able to get back out. Could be just minor cosmetic damage over there, and he can hopefully get it out there.
Well, officials check it over for him, and We can see the damage that the front wall causes, but
yeah, it's pretty much you just got the right rear corner there. Did not get the rear end, surprisingly, so that's a good sign.
looks like that push bumper took the majority of the hit. Now you got to give it to Dylan Kirkland too to stay out there after taking a heck of a hit like that. As we know, that front wall does not move.
Nope. Dylan Kirkland, 2 wins this season at the Brockville Speedway in the Draper Doors Rookie Sportsman Division. So Dylan had himself a pretty good year on the sportsman side of things, and he'll be making the jump into our regular sportsman division next year at the Boss, as well as running a few events here. He's also going to tackle the doubleheader at the Brighton Speedway next weekend with Applefest coming up. And more tickets and information on that Applefest show, you can check out your Speedway website at BrightonSpeedway.com, and they have all the information for the Applefest shootout, featuring everything from 358 modifieds to Dirt Car Sportsman Series action. The crate late models will be on the card as well. Pro Stocks will be there, their version of the Pro Stocks, and it should be a great show. And if you've never been to Brighton Speedway, I highly suggest you take a trip. It is a big-time party every Saturday night there. And there'll be a Friday, Saturday show. White flag being displayed. Andre Poulet on the hammer, gets out of the way, and heads to the safe haven of the pits. Shane Pecor wants to head to victory lane. He's got about 16 laps left to try to do so. Curtis Kaye trying to stop him. Off corner number 4, green lights back on, and away we go. Kaye got a great restart, but unfortunately the car got a little loose on him. Opens the door for Pecor to get the lead back into turn number 3. Off corner number 4, 10 in the books. Shane Pecor looking really strong off the turn. Caution lights are back out. Caution lights are back out. Car against the wall on the backstretch, and Dylan Kirkland, his problems continue over there. So trying to line up the rest of the cars from Ryan Stabler on back here. So we talked about through this field, the couple other drivers keeping a note on. Of course, Cedric Govro in the number 22C. He picked up a win this year at the Mohawk International Raceway, his second career sportsman feature win. It was a big one, the Pete Mitchell Memorial event over there at MIR. And behind him, Shane Stearns in the number 22, back for his first full-time season in a couple of years. Did not get to victory lane at the Boss, but we still have the Loud and Dirty Fall Nationals to deal with there, so still some time for Shane Stearns to grab a victory as we're ready to go green. 10 laps are complete. 0 Shane Pecor in control. He'll go from the outside lane. He has been fast up there. Off corner number 4. Green lights back on, and away we go. Pecor once again rolls it on the top side. The 28 of Kaye to the bottom. Here comes Moise Paget in a bid for second. Can't quite get the job done as Kaye will hold the position. Meanwhile, Jason Rose making a bid for the 3 spot. Trying the inside lane is Gabriel Sear, who won one of our enduro races last weekend, trying to jump up into the top 5. Now he's got some company, though. Former track champion Justin Lalonde through the middle. Jonathan Ferguson up towards the inside lane as they come down across the line. Gabriel Sear holds the spot. Dominic Merkley loops it around in between turns 3 and 4. Yellow lights back on here with 12 complete, 13 to go. And Merkley pulls away. Of course, Dominic competed weekly with us at Brockville. And Shane Stearns and John Mills not happy with one another down here in the front straightaway. 1 lap shy of the halfway point. Everybody up on the wheel. Temper starting to flare towards the mid portion of the field. Andre's had enough of this. He's headed to the house with the Cornwall Speedway pace truck. So we're hoping that's the last caution flag of this 25-lap encounter as Shane Pecor will lead him back down to green at the wired audio sign in turn number 4. Green lights back on, and away we go. Pecor once again, he's got a good run through the outside lane as they work it down off of corner number 2 and down the back stretch. Off of 4, Shane Pecor well in control as he leads the way.
Right at the halfway point, and the car's starting to pack them up on the front stretch. Everyone able to drive through that one as Pecor brings it through 3 and 4. Kurt Caillet right there with him. And Dennis Rose a little too high, opens up the door. Moise Paget and Luc Lalancette walk right on through. As Justin Lalancette now riding that top groove around Moise Paget. He's trying to close in on Kurt Caillet. Justin Lalancette, former go-kart champion as well, former track champion here in the Next Level Home Improvement, as we've got caution out again. Well, and the 4 of Adam Rozo looks like his day is done as well, Timmy, as he pulls into turn number 4. That car, the front end, not leaning in a good way. Well, Adam's going to try to continue on with that number 3. It looks as he rolls it pit side. So 10 laps to go to put this one in the books. As we watch, White will come out onto the field this time. Lineup's good. They'll double them up. Cornwall Motor Speedway pace truck will head off to the safety of the pit area. We'll come around one more time and a nice clean start coming out of turn number 4 at the wired audio zone. Shane Pecor, the leader, deciding to go from that top groove again. He's the control car. He'll get on it first. So Red will come out onto the field as we try to clear out the jumble of cars at the bottom of turn number 4. Well, Jason Shipclark able to back out of there. The X41 of Xavier Perron involved as well. Kalen Draper, the 18K, now pulling out. And Billy Cook and Sears involved as well. Or correction, Shane Stearns. So the lineup has been given to the racers over the one-way as they're stopped over in turn 3 and 4. So it's just the cars that were involved in the caution now that have to rejoin the back of the field. And we'll be looking for green this time around, coming out of turn number 4. Green comes out onto the field. We're back racing here in the Next Level Home Improvement feature. Picor picks up right where he left off in the lead with the 0. Kurt Kaye right there. Moise Paget now with a move around the outside finds himself in the 3rd. Luc Lalancette. Sorry, Justin Lalancette. Justin Lalancette working that top groove around Jason Rose. Jonathan Ferguson now up into the top 6. He's going to try to work his way into the top 5 as Robert Delormier overcooks it into turn number 1. Takes it off the track. Loses a whole bunch of positions. Picor continues to drive away from the field. Kurt Kaye in 2nd. Moise Paget hanging on a 3rd. Justin Lelancette in fourth. Here comes Ferguson down at the bottom. He's got a good battle going with Jason Rose. As the top four cars pulling away, Ferguson battling for that fifth spot. Down to the inside of Rose. Here comes Moise Paget around the outside of Kurt Kaye for second. Now Paget with the 66 around the outside, working that top groove. Finds himself up into the number 2 spot. Picor in the lead. 4 laps to go. Moise Paget trying to close the gap now with Picor and trying to put Kaye and Lelancette behind him. Jonathan Ferguson now up into the top 5 with the 44, just ahead of Jason Rose in the 18. Picor now about a 5-car length lead as he brings it through 3 and 4. He'll be shown 2 more laps to go. Shane Picor, track champion here in the Next Level Home Improvement Sportsman Division. Gonna put a big exclamation point at the end of this season as White comes out onto the field one more time around for Picor. Picor down the backstretch. With this one, will also set a record for feature wins as Picor brings it around and wins again. Puts a big capper on the end of the season. Moise Paget finishes second. Justin Lelancette third. Kurt Kaye fourth. And Jonathan Ferguson with a big drive from 9th to 5th. And will round out in the top 5. But Picor capping the season, Timmy, with a big exclamation point and setting a record.
Yeah, it's win number 9 here, 14th win overall on the year, leading all drivers across the sportsman ranks from, as I mentioned, from Quebec all the way through till New Jersey, Pennsylvania area. But Shane's has had one of those years where he can't do anything wrong, and this is a big momentum for him going into the fall championship races. Of course, Napa Auto Parts Super Dirt Week on the horizon. He's the defending winner there. He also is looking forward to the Brighton Speedway doubleheader. That show is going to be run in conjunction. It's a North and West Series race combined event for the Dirt Car Sportsman Tour. So drivers on the West will compete against the best in the North, and Shane is a former winner of that race back in 2012. As he's in a spot where he is very familiar, and, well, Martin Belanger has got more stuff to make that end of the season party a little more enjoyable, as he's down at victory lane with another win for Shane Picor.
Thanks, Tim. Yes, I'll be speaking to Shane for the 9th time this season, as you were mentioning, record season for Picor here at the Speedway. Dream season. As we see the modifieds lining up for a warm-up session just before intermission time. On voit les voitures modifiées là, qui sont dans la ligne, la fausse grille pour une pratique. He's out of the car for a night time this season. The 0 of Shane Picor. Shane, another one for your collection. Congratulations, you did it. You're now the single record holder here for the most wins in one season. What a year here at Cornwall, nine wins. You're already up at 14. There's a long way to go for you guys as well. Usually fall is always a busy time for you guys, but let's reflect back to 2019 here. It's your best season so far in Sportsman.
Yeah, you know, dream season. Last time the record was 1984. They had 8 wins, and that was Hayslip. So to beat that, if that can even last half the time that his did, you know what a special moment. You know, just a little team out of St. Andrews with great support from our sponsors. Next Level Home Improvement came on board this year and really boosted our program. Beeler Cattle and Hoof Trimming, Whistler Carburetors, LaFrance Performance, just all, and you know, my wife, my mom, my dad, they put in a ton of hours, and Cornwall changed the handicap system up this year, and I know Joel got on the radio before the race and said we were one of the classes with the less cautions this year, and you know, 9 wins to do it with 30 cars in the field each night, hell of a season.
It's a busy fall for you guys as well. You're the defending champion at Super Dirt Week as well. I'm pretty sure you're looking forward to going back to Oswego in a few weeks.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the fall. You know, the rear suspension on these cars really changed the last couple of years, and the game's changing every week. So we're always trying different things, trying to keep up. And you know, by no means we had the best car tonight, but we got the job done. And we're gonna go to do our homework this week, and get ready for the fall races and try to win the Mr. Dirt title.
All right, so congratulations on your championship. Well-deserved win here again tonight. He's your 2019 season champion, the Next Level Home Improvement Sportsman, D0, Shane Picor. Donc, pour résumer les commentaires de Shane Picor, évidemment, oui, très heureux d'avoir remporté sa 9e victoire cette saison. Un record ici du côté de Cornwall, il le mentionnait, là, un record qui tenait depuis 1984 avec Davey Slip. Il dit si ça peut tenir aussi longtemps dans le livre des records pour les prochaines années, il dit je vais être très satisfait de ça. Mais il dit oui, c'était une saison de rêve. Il dit 9 victoires, il dit on ne pouvait pas demander mieux. Il dit on a parlé du nouveau système d'handicap. Il dit ça a vraiment changé les choses. Puis être capable de gagner aussi souvent contre un peloton d'une trentaine de voitures. Il dit, on est vraiment heureux d'avoir gagné ça. Puis on a parlé évidemment du mois de septembre, mois d'octobre. Toujours un temps occupé pour Picor. Il mentionne que oui, ça a été toujours un temps occupé dans l'année avec les championnats. On va tenter de défendre nos choses avec la série, le championnat Super Dirt Week, puis on va essayer d'aller gagner le championnat du Dirt Car également. Donc, Shane Picor, très heureux d'avoir remporté une 9e victoire cette saison, une 14e cette saison à toutes les pistes confondues. Donc, le 0 de Shane Picor, votre dernier vainqueur en Sportman, ici du côté de Cornwall.
Comme pilote de drift professionnel, mes résultats sont basés sur des chiffres. Pour créer de bons calculs, un seul produit a toute ma confiance. Le survolteur d'octane Lucas Oil. Il permet d'augmenter la puissance et ainsi provoquer de la fumée dans chacun des virages sur la piste. Mais il faut savoir se retenir en dehors des circuits. Faites du survolteur d'octane Lucas Oil une habitude pour votre moteur.
Actuellement, Lou est contrarié. Il cherche désespérément à récupérer ce qui lui tient le plus à cœur. La tablette 360.
Donne-moi la tablette.
Non.
Donne-moi la tablette.
Non.
Donne-moi la tablette.
Présentement, Loïc bouille énormément en dedans de lui. Son frère lui a pris la tablette 360.
Moi qui après.
Hey!
Penses-tu vraiment que papa, il va écouter 360 Nitro.tv?
Pas sûr.
360 Nitro.tv. Tu ne veux pas manquer ça.
Devenez supporter 360. Pour seulement 10 $ annuellement pour supporters personnels, les supporters réguliers recevront un autocollant 360 Nitro.tv personnalisé à leur nom. Et pour les supporters affaires, pour seulement 50 $ annuellement, l'affichage inclura un lien vers votre site Internet. Tous les détails sur le 360nitro.tv.
Allez, fais comme moi, deviens supporter 360. Allez vite, fais comme moi, deviens supporter 360. Si elle est capable, vous autres aussi.
Sur le 360nitro.tv pour la capsule à toute vitesse avec Martin Bélanger. Prise 2. Salut Martin.
Salut.
Prise 2 parce que...
C'était supposé d'être la dernière.
On était supposé avoir dit adieu.
Oui. On se revoit encore, malheureusement.
On se revoit. Non, je sais que tu le penses pareil, mais c'est pas grave. C'est pas grave. Il y a Martin Morin.
C'est ça, ton nouveau chum.
Hey, on fait des faces, Martin. Mais juste avant qu'on embarque dans nos sujets, je voudrais souhaiter un prompt rétablissement à mon oncle Pierre Berthiaume, qui a eu un grave accident dans les courses d'accélération à Saint-Eustache. Vous allez voir les photos probablement là, en ce moment même. Il a pris vraiment une grosse débâcle. C'était le sport des fers. C'est des sports d'accélération. On risque notre vie. Et je vous souhaite un prompt rétablissement. Puis sur son Facebook, il a marqué aujourd'hui comme quoi que à tous les pilotes. Puis ça j'ai trouvé ça super le fun qui marque ça. À tous les pilotes qui s'assoient dans une voiture de course ou qui ont l'intention de bâtir ou de vouloir aller aux courses, la sécurité. Il y a des pistes de course quelquefois que il y a des voitures que la sécurité laisse à désirer. Fait que autant les inspecteurs, les dirigeants, autant les pilotes, la sécurité, ça n'a pas de prix. Lui a mentionné qu'il y a une chance que sa voiture était très bien sécuritaire parce que il aurait passé, il aurait pu vraiment se tuer. Il est très chanceux. Alors Pierre, bon rétablissement. Puis il est supposé d'écouter les courses ce soir pour se désennuyer de ça. C'était un gars de course, l'adrénaline, il y a ça à côté. On revient au sujet, Martin. Oui. Écoute, tout d'abord, c'est une soirée ce soir, comment on pourrait dire ça, les reprises, c'est jamais les choses préférées des promoteurs, les reprises, parce que, bon, les qualifications étaient faites, c'est quand même pas évident, on essaie d'avoir le maximum de monde, oui. Mais quand même, ceux qui vont être ici ce soir vont donner un excellent show.
Bien, évidemment, parce que là, c'est les 4 finales qu'on devait faire du 1er septembre dernier. Il y avait déjà des bons car counts entre les classes qui étaient là ce soir-là. On avait 28 modifiés en présence, autant en Sportman, les Pro Stock, c'était quand même bien. Puis les Mini-Stock, on avait fait une finale 25 tours spéciale ce soir-là pour juste les remercier de leur bonne saison aussi. Puis je pense qu'on avait 17 voitures. En principe, tous ces gars-là devraient revenir ce soir, donc on devrait avoir un bon car count entre les classes. Comme tu dis, c'était un couteau à 2 tranchants parce qu'on en parlait un petit peu hors ligne tantôt, à savoir est-ce qu'on aurait dû essayer de tirer la plug plus vite pour faire de course pantoute puis recommencer de nouveau avec 0 ce soir. Surtout qu'on aurait pu banquer probablement se fier sur peut-être certains pilotes qui étaient du côté de Mohawk en fin de semaine. Les car counts excellents du côté de Mohawk. On aurait peut-être pu grossir nos pelotons aussi pour cet après-midi ou ce soir. Mais d'un autre côté, je peux comprendre la décision qui a été prise. C'était vraiment pour les gars qui ont fait l'effort d'être ici le 1er septembre malgré les apparences de pluie et tout ça, ils ont tenté de se qualifier de cette soirée-là. C'est un couteau à 2 tranchants. Mais là, ce soir, on a décidé on a eu la chance de tout faire, les qualifications le 1er septembre. Puis là, ce soir, on présente les 4 finales. Ça devrait finir assez tôt, on le souhaite, là, mais ça va bien terminer la saison.
Moi, je pense, Martin, c'est quelque chose, c'est une formule à revoir, je pense, là. Ça, on n'a pas été souvent en contradiction cette année, là, mais c'est une formule à revoir parce que je comprends les qualifications sont faites, mais on prend exemple ce soir. Là. Mettons, tu as des voitures qui vont partir de la 20 ou 22e position, qui étaient qualifiées de la première soirée. Eux regardent le 15 septembre, remise, on part loin. Oui, c'était 125 tours, puis il peut tout arriver, mais on sait que c'est pas toujours les petits budgets, tout ça. Fait qu'eux font un choix facile de dire on vient pas ici ce soir. Je comprends également qu'on veut pas déplaire à ceux qui ont déjà qualifié, mais ce serait peut-être bon d'incorporer peut-être un 30 tours des non qualifiés puis qui pourraient embarquer même des nouveaux pilotes qui sont pas venus parce que, comme on a dit, on a eu Mohawk qui a couru de la fin de semaine. Peut-être des gars seraient venus ici. Peut-être que non, mais on ne sait pas tout le temps. Ça aurait peut-être emmené un peu plus de challenge. Fait que dans le fond, c'est autant pour les promoteurs que les pilotes, c'est d'être pogné un peu entre les deux murs.
Oui, puis c'est toujours comme ça. Puis c'est pas la première fois qu'on annule, qu'on coupe à une certaine période dans un programme. Puis autant dans le temps avec Edelweiss qui sait avec Cornwall, la question revient tout le temps. Est-ce qu'on va avoir le droit de venir courser? Il y a tout le temps de l'intérêt pour plusieurs pilotes de venir parce que dans leur tête à eux, ils peuvent courir. Mettons qu'on aurait fait un programme complet, on aurait peut-être pu courir 2 fois ou quand on faisait des programmes doubles, mais on le voit, si on voit la côté constance qu'on a fait quand il y a des annulations puis qu'il y a seulement les finales, on gèle les pelotons puis c'est ce qu'on a fait ici. Mais oui, tu dis comme tu contredis pas, je suis d'accord avec ton point par exemple. Surtout comme avec en fin de semaine, comme je disais avec Mohawk, ou même en septembre, là, les gars cherchent souvent des places, les programmes, les points de championnat sont terminés partout. Puis il y a beaucoup de gars qui cherchent des places à courir, que probablement que ce soir, ça en aurait attiré peut-être, comme tu dis, plus. Je dis pas qu'on aurait eu 45 modifiés, mais on aurait peut-être pu faire, comme tu dis, une bonne consolation ou quelque chose de 20-25 tours. Ouais, c'est ça. De venir et tenter de se qualifier. Parce que c'est sûr que pour un Rudolph, un Williamson, ces gars-là, un 5000 d'extra en plus de ce qu'ils ont fait en fin de semaine, ils l'auraient peut-être pris, puis c'est à côté. C'est à côté. Là. Les deux pistes sont à 15 minutes de distance. C'est pour ça que je disais que le timing était bon, mais le 1er septembre, on poussait la machine pour essayer de tout faire notre soirée. Donc, rendu là, ils ont pris une décision puis on vit avec aujourd'hui.
Martin, j'ai un autre point que je voudrais t'emmener. J'aimerais que tu me l'expliques, si tu peux me l'expliquer. Tu as dit tantôt, les points de Dirt finissaient le 1er septembre. Ça, pour moi, je trouve que c'est une aberration que les points Dirt finissent le 1er septembre. Pourquoi mettons comme là, pourquoi aujourd'hui on n'aurait pas pu déceler les gagnants là? Pourquoi c'est des règlements Dirt, mais pourquoi que cette formule-là est drastique comme ça?
C'est une question, je pense qu'on va emmener nous aussi du côté de la série quand on va faire la rencontre au mois de novembre. Je pense que c'est une question que même ici, on a discuté à l'interne. On va l'amener au meeting Dirt, voir s'il n'y aurait pas quelque chose, mais ça fait des années que c'est comme ça, qu'on finit toujours les points le 1er septembre ou le dernier week-end de la fête du travail. S'il avait fait beau, Steve, on serait pas ici aujourd'hui, on n'en parlerait pas.
Non,
je comprends.
Je suis content que
parce que
gagné,
la première semaine, la semaine après qu'on a annulé, là, le téléphone n'a pas dérougi. Là, certaines équipes mettaient de la pression, là, tout ça, mais on pouvait pas. On est dans le circuit Dirt Car, puis il faut suivre ce genre de règlement-là. La seule chose, comme ce soir, on peut finir le championnat de la série Fatless Chip Stand, la série Canadian Nationals, parce que ça, c'est pas dans le championnat Dirt, c'est local. Une chance. Oui, parce que, tu sais, les gars auraient couru pour un 125 tours pour 5000 au gagnant. Là, au moins, il y a un autre petit championnat, au moins pour les modifier. Bien, un bon championnat, là, il y a un bon fond de points, mais au moins, il y a quoi de bon. La seule chose qu'on aurait peut-être pu finir, on y a pensé, c'est peut-être finir les 4 cylindres ce soir, la classe mini-stock. Mais on voyait que le Justin Jourdouin avait déjà une bonne avance sur le reste du peloton, qu'on se disait que ça valait pas la peine donc on a décidé de geler le championnat. Puis le championnat finit le 1er septembre. Puis là, ce soir, les gars courent vraiment pour l'argent. Puis pour les bragging rights, on pourrait dire de gagner une course. Mais c'est quelque chose qu'on va amener voir s'il n'y a pas une ouverture, parce que il y en a qui disent, si tu regardes le règlement dans la série Dirt, il y a beaucoup de zones grises concernant le calendrier, parce qu'on parle à plusieurs endroits de Labor Day, qui est la fête du travail, mais c'est divers championnats, comme le top 16, le championnat aux yeux, qu'il arrête de compter les points, tout ça. Mais de ce que j'ai pu voir, il y a beaucoup de place, mais c'est pas clair pour les points de championnat de piste. Mais on a toujours fait ça. Puis si tu regardes toutes les pistes autour de nous autres, on termine toujours. Mais oui, je suis d'accord.
Mais avoir un astérix au moins si, mettons, c'est pour finir en pluie le 1er septembre, mais avoir un astérix qu'on peut reporter pour. Moi, je suis super content que Corey Wheeler remporte, mais ce serait le fun qu'il remporte de façon sur la piste. Là, tu vas me dire, ouais, mais c'est moi le 15 septembre aujourd'hui, mettons exemple. Bon, OK, t'as plus le choix. Mais au moins, t'es quand même.
Non, au moins, il y avait une deuxième date. On avait une date de pluie. C'était une date de pluie qu'on avait établie pour d'autres événements dans la saison, que l'on a décidé de prendre cette date-là pour aujourd'hui. C'est quand même un de nos gros événements de la saison. On veut pas le dernier week-end. Puis, mais oui, parce que c'est sûr que lui, c'était probablement des seuls gars qui vous souhaitaient avoir de la pluie parce qu'il savait qu'il mettait son championnat dans la poche. Mais tout coureur, je pense, veut gagner. Puis ça, c'est une question que je vais lui demander ce soir, évidemment, en entrevue. Tout coureur veut gagner un championnat en battant les. Tu sais, là, il se battait avec Dingwall puis Terrence. Je pense qu'il aurait voulu les battre le 1er septembre, tu sais, de façon honnête et non. Tu sais, mais lui, il est arrivé ici le 1er septembre, menait les points. Donc, tu sais, il a fait les efforts pour être premier dans les points en date du 1er septembre.
Ça a ramené un autre cachet à la soirée de ce soir, justement, parce que les gens auraient vérifié qui aurait résisté ou si Corey Wheeler a gagné. Martin, on a beau parler des soirées de course. On le sait que l'argent n'est pas facile à emmener aux courses, que ce soit avec les commanditaires. Mais quand il y en a, c'est là qu'il faut vraiment mettre les bouchées d'eau pour en prendre soin. Et c'est un point qui te tenait à cœur, là.
Oui, bien, il y a eu un incident justement le 1er septembre. Je ne reviendrai pas sur cet incident-là, mais ça m'a fait beaucoup réfléchir. Puis moi, je suis impliqué directement ici avec les commanditaires, ici à la piste. Puis ils sont difficiles à aller chercher, puis ils sont difficiles à garder. Puis il y en a qui sont difficiles. Il y a des commanditaires, ça va des deux côtés. Il y a des commanditaires qui sont difficiles à garder heureux parce qu'ils veulent avoir la plus grande visibilité possible. La piste, on se fait tous les efforts possibles. Mais c'est ça, comme tu dis, les commanditaires sont difficiles à aller chercher. Il faut se trouver des moyens de les garder le plus possible. Autant ici la piste, puis même les pilotes. Ça, c'est quelque chose que je remarque beaucoup quand je fais les entrevues avec les pilotes. Souvent, ils disent « Ah, je remercie tous mes commanditaires. » Je peux comprendre des fois qu'il y a certaines équipes, tu regardes les voitures, ils ont 15-20 commanditaires, des petits commanditaires, tout ça, tu ne te souviens pas les 15 noms. Mais je dirais aux pilotes, faites l'effort quand vous gagnez. On vous donne l'opportunité moi, je le fais souvent ici, puis j'écoute les autres annonceurs, puis on vous donne l'opportunité d'annoncer vos commanditaires. Vous avez une belle vitrine avec nous, avec 360, puis aux pistes, quand ils sont en avant des gens, les gens ont l'attention sur le pilote, ils écoutent ce que le pilote dise. Faites pas juste dire « Ah, tous mes commanditaires », mentionnez vos commanditaires principaux sur la voiture, ça vaut beaucoup, puis vous pouvez vous servir de ça, puis après ça, aller revendre les commanditaires, aller chercher les commanditaires pour les années suivantes. C'est juste des petites choses comme ça, puis moi, ce qui m'a fait, ce qui avait arrivé là, un petit peu, c'est ça que la commanditaire, il donnait un bon montant, puis il n'y avait pas eu le merci au début, puis ça avait une réticence, donc dites souvent merci à vos commanditaires, puis faites des choses avec eux, ou essayez, soyez reconnaissants, parce que l'argent est rare dans la course automobile, puis ça s'en vient de plus en plus difficile. Là. On commence à avoir beaucoup de voitures là, qui n'ont pas grand. Il y a beaucoup de panneaux blancs sur les voitures, peu importe la couleur, donc c'est essayez de les garder, puis prenez-en soin, parce que ce sont vraiment importants. C'est vraiment la clé dans le sport. Là.
Martin, commanditaire, ça amène de l'argent aux pistes de course, ça amène une visibilité et tout. Mais c'est qu'est-ce qui amène les spectacles, les shows. On a parlé dernièrement des séries dirt. Oui. Là, tu vas me faire une mise à jour, justement, de tout ce qu'il y en a jusqu'à date dans les séries dirt. Tu as emmené ton encyclopédie. Parle-moi rapidement, Martin, là, on est rendu où dans les séries dirt?
On est rendu à la mi-septembre, mais il reste encore beaucoup de courses. Je veux pas entre aujourd'hui, puis jusqu'à Oswego, puis Brockville, puis Charlotte, évidemment. Là, il y a encore... On termine ici le Québec, tout ça. Ici, ça termine aujourd'hui ou dans la semaine qui vient, mais ça vient qu'il reste beaucoup de courses. La série Dirt Car, la série Gros Bloc, malgré que 2 victoires en fin de semaine de Matt Williamson, Matt Shepard a quand même encore 100 points d'avance sur Williamson dans la série. Eux s'en vont à Albany-Saratoga la semaine prochaine. Ensuite, c'est Oswego. Puis ils vont faire Brockville puis Charlotte. Donc pour eux, le championnat, ça s'enligne beaucoup pour un 8e championnat pour Matt Shepard. J'ai hâte de voir les autres pilotes. Au moins, c'est un peu plus serré que les années passées. Là. Puis Matt Williamson, on l'avait dit, c'est une belle surprise. Il a une bonne voiture. Il a couru avec sa voiture 6, mais la voiture Bosch la 88. Il fait toutes les courses du côté américain avec cette voiture-là. Puis c'est une bonne équipe. Puis c'est un bon pilote. Là, on l'a vu ici, le gagner, tout ça. Puis c'est un excellent pilote. Puis non, il donne du fil à retordre un petit peu à à Matt Shepard. C'est bon pour le sport parce que c'est plate que tu commences un championnat puis tu sais d'avance qui va être le champion à la fin de la saison. Ça, c'est un peu ordinaire.
Mais Matt Shepard, sur 3 roues, il est bon aussi.
Oui, on a vu ça à Granby. Ben, c'est ça, enlève la portion média, ça reste que c'est le meilleur pilote en ce moment dans les gros blocs, ça, sans contredit. C'est encore lui cette saison. En 358, on vient de terminer en fin de semaine une grosse portion. Là, on a un petit congé jusqu'au Super Dirt Week. Super Dirt Week, il y a toujours une grosse séquence que ça roule 4 soirs. C'est les 358, les Sportmen, c'est les 2 classes qui sont toujours les plus occupées parce qu'on a les événements satellites. Comme j'avais mentionné, ils vont aller à Utica Rome, vont aller à Weedsport, Brewerton, puis ensuite Oswego. Donc les gars vont courser 4 soirs, 4 fois en 5 jours durant Super Dirt Week. Eric Rudolph, il a manqué l'événement de vendredi parce qu'il court en gros bloc. Il est 3e dans les points en gros bloc. Il a 91 points d'avance sur Dave Marcucci en 358. Marcucci a fait ce qu'il avait à faire. Il a gagné du côté de Mohawk. Ça l'a rapproché parce que là, on est dans une séquence. Après le fait du travail, on tombe avec la séquence de 150 points. Donc, pour lui, il a été chercher le maximum de points qu'il pouvait aller chercher vendredi soir à Mohawk en gagnant. Mais Rudolph a 91 points. Puis, on le sait, au nombre de fois qu'on a vu les événements satellites du côté Super Dirt Week, Rudolph est toujours dans le top 5, top 10 à tous les événements.
Même si je dis qu'il est surestimé des fois. Là.
Ouais. Mais j'ai comme l'impression, sans dire que le championnat est dans la poche, on peut pratiquement dire que Rudolph va aller chercher le championnat 358, malgré qu'il va avoir manqué de course dans ce championnat-là. Ensuite, du côté des Sportmen, il reste encore des événements avant qu'on combine toutes les séries ensemble. La série Nord termine du côté de Brighton la semaine prochaine avec la série Ouest. J'ai l'impression qu'il va y avoir beaucoup de voitures parce que là, en ayant les 2 séries qui viennent courir pour eux autres, ça va être super. Shane Pecor mène présentement la série Nord, pas de surprise là. Kevin Root a gagné la série centrale qui englobait toutes les pistes de l'État de New York, Fulton, Can-Am, Brewerton, ces endroits-là. Kevin Root a gagné ça. Puis du côté de l'Ouest qui englobe toutes les pistes de Murrayville, Ransomville, Humberstone, c'est Brad Rouse qui mène. Brad Rouse, on le connaît, on l'a vu en entrevue à plusieurs reprises quand il venait au Québec, il faisait toujours bien également. Donc ces gars-là, Brad Rouse et cette gang-là vont aller du côté de Brighton. Des posters. Donc ça va être à surveiller.
Martin, après avoir vu Mario Claire, on voit Hébert en arrière de toi qui... Et voilà, là là. Nous autres, on va rire de lui s'il finit pas d'un premier.
Ouais, il y a eu un bon week-end, par exemple, avec le 124.
Martin,
oui.
Ça se peut-tu, ça, Cornwall, l'année prochaine?
Ça se peut. C'est des histoires qui se répètent à toutes les années. Il y a de l'intérêt pour avoir 2 dates. On verra. Je sais que Raymond, il en parle. On a parlé un petit peu en fin de semaine. On verra ce que ça va donner. Peut-être 2 fois la série 358 également.
Tu t'es dépêché, hein?
La batterie du Lamandela aussi. Encore là, les Pro Stock, ça va décider qu'est-ce qu'on va faire cet hiver. On a parlé avec certains promoteurs au cours du week-end. C'est le fun. En septembre, les gars, tous les promoteurs se promènent aux pistes. Puis on a eu la chance de parler avec certains promoteurs au cours de la fin de semaine du côté de Mohawk. Puis il y a des choses qui pourraient peut-être se travailler pour les Pro Stock, bâtir un genre de championnat combiné ou quoi que ce soit pour essayer d'attirer plus de pilotes ici puis peut-être plus de pilotes là-bas, bâtir quelque chose dans ce style-là. Donc on va voir. Pour le reste, on va voir le calendrier. Là, mais j'ai comme l'impression qu'il va y avoir beaucoup de rumeurs. Là. On entend toutes sortes de choses toutes les semaines.
Merci, Martin.
Ça fait plaisir.
C'est la dernière fois que je te parlais ce soir. Martin Mélanger, Steve Bertium pour le 360nitro.tv. Pour la capsule à toute vitesse, tu veux pas manquer ça.
360 nitro.tv. Tu ne veux pas manquer ça.
Brian Lefouinard, je suis en compagnie de Justin Lalancette. Veux-tu bien me dire, Justin, c'est quoi tu faisais à Mohawk à bord d'un gros bloc? On t'a vu à bord d'un gros bloc?
J'avais sorti le gros bloc à Yannick Mathieu vendredi, rien que pour l'essayer, pour faire sûr que tout allait bien pour lui samedi. Lui était en 3,58, c'était le fun pour moi en même temps. J'avais jamais embarqué dans un gros bloc, c'était bien différent, une très différente habitude à amener ça. Mais j'ai eu bien du fun et j'aimerais bien ça le conduire encore un autre jour.
Oui, c'est complètement différent. T'as-tu lâché la pédale une couple de fois ou?
Oui, j'avais pas le choix. Le coin venait bien plus vite que d'habitude, mais ouais, là, j'ai conduit 3,58 hier ça aussi, ça allait bien.
Il y a toujours de Yannick?
Oui, exactement. Lui avait pris le gros bloc, comme on a vraiment fait un inverse dans les 2 soirs. Puis vendredi, j'avais cassé pour faire sûr que tout allait bien encore pour lui, à cause qu'il y avait eu un accrochage la course d'avant. Mais ouais, tout a bien été. Dans la Concy, j'avais commencé en arrière, puis j'ai cassé d'aller dans la ligne du haut à cause de tout le monde était en bas. Puis mon dernier tour était le tour le plus vite, je commençais à avoir ma ligne en haut pactée ou être plus habitué, même à cause j'ai fait vraiment un total de 15 tours. Là, mais c'est bien le fun, bien différent, puis je lève mon chapeau à tout le monde course en gros bloc, à cause c'est bien dur.
Ouais, puis disons que les 2 soirs à Mohawk, la piste était extrêmement sèche, fait que c'était difficile également pour les gros blocs.
C'est une très belle track, tout ça. C'est juste un peu plate, la condition qu'elle était. C'est de valeur un peu à cause que ça aurait pu être un meilleur spectacle pour les spectateurs, tout ça qui sont déplacés. Mais en même temps, j'ai eu bien du fun, tout ça. Pas juste à cause de soir, puis j'avais gagné mon heat. So, ça a quand même bien été. Il y avait 2 lignes de course. C'est bien plus le fun comme spectateur, comme courseur, puis tout ça. 2 lignes plus égales qui fait plus un meilleur spectacle, puis plus d'action.
Là, ce soir, tu embarques dans la finale. Tu pars à quelle position?
On passe 7 à soir. C'est rien qu'une petite course à soir pour nous autres, là, mais on va voir qu'est-ce qui se passe.
25 tours, c'est vite, hein?
25 tours, c'est bien vite. On n'a pas le temps de niaiser. Ça, je vais essayer d'aller en avant puis rester hors du trouble aussi.
Est-ce qu'il y avait beaucoup de dommages sur ta voiture?
Oui, bien vendredi, on a eu un petit accrochage. Il y a un gars qui a quasiment pas tourné, puis il nous a foncé dans le fesse. Puis j'ai fini par finir en avant dans le mur. Le panier en avant, il est croche de 2 pouces, tout ça. Il va falloir qu'on refasse ça cet hiver. Mais ça l'a pas vraiment affecté hier soir, parce que comme j'ai dit, j'ai eu le meilleur temps dans mon groupe, puis gagné ma qualif avec ça. Peut-être un nouveau setup. On va voir à soir, I guess, là, mais on l'a mis sur les balances aujourd'hui, puis ça avait l'air d'être correct, mais il va falloir qu'on l'arrange.
Hey, merci beaucoup, Justin, et bonne chance ce soir.
Merci beaucoup, bonne soirée.
360 Nitro.tv, tu ne veux pas manquer ça.
Hey Mario, dis-moi donc, moteur de la mort avec Yves Lafrance là, qui joue dans ton moteur, on va voir ça tantôt sur la piste.
Oh oui, un très bon moteur, c'est sûr. Surtout pour une grosse course comme à soir, on a mis le plus gros.
5000 $?
Oui.
Comme M. Daou a déjà dit, ça paie de la gomme ballon?
Oui, c'est sûr, ça en prend souvent des 5000 payés à gomme ballon parce que la gomme ballon est dispendieuse dans cette classe-là.
Je voulais savoir, à Brighton, la semaine prochaine, est-ce que Mario Claire va se présenter là?
Malheureusement, non, vu que Drummondville, ils font une course modifiée.
OK.
Je pense pas, à moins qu'il y aurait, comme toute l'année, il a mouillé tous les samedis à Drummondville.
Oui, oui.
Si c'est cancellé, il y a de grosses chances qu'on va être à Brighton.
Parce que pour les gens qui ne le savent pas, Mario Claire t'a remporté 2 fois une finale là-bas dans le cadre du Upperfest.
Oui, on a été là, oui, c'est ça. On a gagné 2, je pense, en 2007-2013, je me souviens bien. Là.
Oui.
Donc, c'est une piste qu'on aime, on a bien du fun. Qu'est-ce qui est le fun et tout, ça fait changement de d'autres pistes. Ça change comme la routine. Malheureusement, s'il fait beau, on va être à Drummondville.
Hey, merci Mario.
Merci à vous.
360 Nitro.tv, tu ne veux pas manquer ça.
Hey, on va aller voir ce qui se passe dans le clan des Hamel. On a Paul. Hey, Paul, de plus en plus, on te voit sur la piste ici à Cornwall.
Ben oui, il faut bien que je m'amuse, mon gars, il est titre.
Il y a une raison.
Ouais, toi, là. J'ai pas de ça, maintenant. Je vais faire comme M. René de l'air. Je veux m'amuser, moi et tout, un peu.
Ah ouais, c'est parce qu'on l'a pas vu, là. C'est Mario qui te taquine, là. Mario Claire en arrière, là, du caméraman, là.
Ouais, ben on passe l'hiver ensemble à la Renault au hockey, on fait du fun, il joue avec Kevin, puis on fait une belle petite famille. L'hiver au hockey, puis l'été aux courses, puis regarde, on s'amuse, regarde. Moi, viens, mon gars, viens, je m'amuse, va une couple de taux. S'il brise, ben ça va lui faire un char de se faire. Ouais. Mario briserait, il n'aurait pas, je prêterais, puis regarde.
Ouais. Mais là, il y a une raison, parce que la seconde voiture que tu conduis, tu veux changer ça pour un accueil?
Ben, ça soit plus plaisant un petit peu. Encore, mais faire de l'amélioration, parce que Là, peut-être, mettons, c'est quand même peu passé de date, là, on va dire. Fait que c'est sûr qu'on va remarquer quelqu'un qui est bon, ça va être mieux, là. Moi, je m'amuse, sûrement. Mais on va l'améliorer pareil. Si Kevin y a affaire à apprendre ou un autre, ça soit plus performant, tu sais. Puis en même temps, peut-être que ça améliore, ça va être plus plaisant. Ça va m'encourager à faire plus de tours. Ouais.
On voit là, sur le capot là, du haut du moteur, là, c'est marqué PH. Ça veut dire quoi, ça, PH?
Ça veut dire moi, c'est pas la mêle. Je faisais les moteurs depuis 35-40 ans. J'ai fait à René, Tino, Mario, plusieurs.
Là, t'as un autre micro.
Vas-y, voilà. Fais le micro. Ouais, fait que non. C'est une belle passion. Courser plus jeune, limité, puis me remettre ça. Toi, le clown, regarde le clown. Fait que non, c'est ça. C'est une belle passion. On va commencer un peu à faire les moteurs électants en 89, des gros blocs, et tout ça. Puis oui, ça a continué. Lui, ben, il était amené aux courses avec moi il y avait 2-3 ans. Il a continué. Après ça, il voulait y aller. Fait qu'on fait les moteurs. C'est sûr, pour nous autres, c'est un avantage de les faire nous autres mêmes. Hein? On sauve gros de l'argent.
Exactement. Exactement.
Puis ça fait pour s'amuser.
Puis là, à soir, les Hamel, vous partez à quelle position pour la finale à soir?
En arrière, parce que comme je te dis, là, c'est vraiment. Mais Kevin, un petit peu plus loin. Mais habituellement, si tu as une traque collante, il est jeune, c'est agressif, hein? Quelqu'un de jeune, lui, ça peut. C'est pas pire. Il va quand même bien. Mais tu as de la compétition, puis tu en as des bons en tabarouette. Oh! Il en manque pas, hein? Des gars d'expérience, puis ils ont tout, ils ont le budget, il manque rien, hein? S'ils n'arrêtent pas, lui.
Mais toute la saison, on a vu une piste passablement sèche ici à Cornwall, puis là, ce soir, elle risque d'être collante à soir.
C'est différent. C'est différent, oui. Les jeunes un peu agressifs, là, ça les aide beaucoup, hein? Ils sont debout de sa pédale tout le temps. Le gars qui a plus d'expérience, un petit peu, il réussit à lever, mais les autres, ils ont de la misère à lever le pied. Ils ont de la misère à lever le pied.
Hey, un gros merci, Paul, puis bonne fin de saison.
Merci beaucoup. Merci, pas plaisir.
360.
Luke Whitaker. And on the outside, the 9J of Jordan McCready. Going away on the inside of row number 10's had a heck of a season here at the Cornwall Motor Speedway in the 7mm, Michael Maraska, and the 46 of Cale Rubidoux.
Row number 11, spot number 21. He won the series opener back in May. In car number 21, the Sharkman Jan Bussière to his outside. In car number 13 from Yamaska, Quebec, it's Kevin Amel.
Going away on the inside of row number 12 in the 96, the grinder of JF Cornwall. On the outside, the 18 JR of Louis Jackson Jr.
Row number 13, spot number 25 is out of Ganawage, Quebec, and car number 23, that is Mike Stacy to his outside. From Sydenham, Ontario, Canada, the high side hustler Tristan Draper.
And rounding out our field in row number 14 on the inside, the 45R of Preston Forbes and the 13P of Paul Hamel.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is your starting lineup for tonight's season finale for the Fat Lass Chip Stand Canadian National Series. Luke Whitaker looking to win back-to-back series championships and join Stéphane Lafrance as the only two-time series champion. Brett Hearn won this title in 2010, Stéphane Lafrance in 2011, Dale Plank in 2012, Brian McDonald 2013, Stéphane Lafrance in 2014, the Doctor, Danny Johnson in 2015. Kerry Torrance, 2016. Chris Raby, 2017. And last year, it was Iroquois' Luke Whitaker. So the first of a couple of pace laps to get the temperatures up in these motors and get these drivers ready to go. Final race of the season.
Well, a number of former track champions, former Canadian Nationals champions, a couple of super dirt car champions thrown in there, and that's our field here. 28 quality cars, and this is just about anybody's race. I know there's about 10 or 15 cars in this field right here that could win it all.
Yeah, they really could, and you look through the field, that front row is quite stout right now. Chris Raby in the 0-1, or he's 7th in the points, a little bit, he's going to need some major help if he wants to win this championship, but he just wants to win the race. Brianna Ladisser, she's just looking to make a statement here, saying that she belongs out here in the 358 modified. She already has proven that, but this would be a huge, huge win if she could pull this off here tonight.
Well, again, the only lady in the field and does not look out of place. She ran earlier in her Sportsman in the Next Level Home Improvement feature, and here she goes again in the Loud and Dirty Modified for the Fatless Chip Stand Canadian National Championship, and starting outside pole.
And Kerry Torrance back there in the 3 spot. Ryan Arbuthnot, he's looking to have a little better day than he had yesterday with his big block, so Arby has something to prove here tonight. Tim Fuller, he wants to get another big paying win here at the Cornwall Motor Speedway in 2019. Tumbles into 28 of the best 358 modified drivers in the North Country ready to go as they make their way into turn number 3. Everybody from turn number 4 all the way down to turn number 1. Stand up, send these drivers on their way. It's the Fatless Chip Stand Canadian National Series. So beautiful.
Outstanding.
Fantastic. Look at the pyrotechnics going off.
Well, we can't keep them till next year. I might as well get rid of them.
Yeah, might as well.
Had a few lying around.
So the competition caution will be at lap number 75. And that is when all the drivers will stop on the front straightaway and the crews will be out to service these machines. We'll get into the details on that when that happens. White flag will be displayed. Next trip around, they will be in the hands of Chief Director of Traffic Control, Jason Aikman. Chris Raby, he is the pole sitter. Since Brianna Ladisser will fire from the bottom. One of the biggest moments of her young career on the front row of one of the biggest 358 modified races of the season. Into turns 3 and 4 at the wired audio zone in turn number 4. Green lights are on and we're underway. And Brianna Ladisser jumps into the race lead. Chris Raby trying to fight from the bottom as they make their way off at turn number 4. And shoots it up on the top side. He'll take over position number 3. The 6 of Kerry Torrance. Joey Winley Fixel to put him a lap down. And Ladisser sticking with that outside lane, and now she switches grooves, goes down to the bottom, trying to anticipate maybe some lap traffic coming up here in a short time as they head up into turns 1 and 2. Chris Raby now sees the opportunity to close the gap and make a race out of this as they work in turns 3 and 4. 7 laps on the scoreboard, and the 0-1 of Raby now starting to put some pressure on Ladisser into turns 1 and 2. They're all dropping it down to the bottom. Here comes Kerry Torrance around the outside lane. Look For running room around Ryan Arbuthnot as they head up into turns 3 and 4 and down across the line. Lannister, Rabi, and Arbuthnot and Terrence come together. Terrence able to hold on to the 4 spot. 9 laps are complete this time. We got a battle for the lead shaping up. It's Lannister on the bottom, Chris Rabi on the top side. Rabi to the lead at lap 10.
Nouveau meneur au 10e tour avec Chris Rabi qui vient de dépasser Brian Ladisseur. Il faudra surveiller Ryan Arbuthnot et Terry Terrence également au 4e rang avec Tim Fuller 5e. Steve Bernier qui a remonté plusieurs positions maintenant au 6e rang également. Chris Rabi qui recherche une victoire importante cette saison. Terminerait sa saison en beauté du côté de Cornwall avec la victoire ce soir. Déjà une bonne avance sur le reste du peloton avec Batteur du côté de Cornwall cette saison. Veut lui également qui paye 5 000 $. Ferme la porte ici à Terrence dans le tournant. Il va prendre la douceur. Position à Ryan. Alors que Steve entre les deux pilotes. Championnat présentement à Steve Bernier, mais il reste beaucoup de circulation là.